what's going on? This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius reading for the month of February. Happy birthday, Aquarius. What's going on with you guys? I hope all is well with everybody. I know I've been away for a minute. Schedule's a little off, but I got some other projects going on, so, I'm just trying to get everything organized here. So appreciate your patience with me posting. Let's see what's going on with my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Aquarius, let's start with you. What's going on with you? All right, you guys got birthdays. What you do for your birthday, let me know in the comments or in the chat. What you do for your birthday, if you did anything fun. What you do. How'd you celebrate? Even if you just, said a little prayer and went on about your day. Let me know how you celebrate your birthday. I know somebody went on the somewhere. Somebody had to. Where'd you go? Let me get the cards out for you guys. What's going on with you, Gemini? Hope all is well in the Gemini community. We just switched nodes. We just came out of the North Node in Gemini, and we're now in the North Node in Taurus. Tell me how you guys are feeling. Did you feel that energy shift? How are you feeling about that? What are you feeling physically? How are you feeling emotionally? I would love to know. I'll be over here in my lab writing notes and messing around with astrology. So, you guys, your input is helpful to me because that helps me to confirm some understandings I may have. But yeah, just curious. Or whatever house you had Gemini in your chart, whatever house you have Gemini in, have you noticed any changes in that area in your life? Now that the node has left, the North Node has left there and is going to Taurus. All right, I almost got all the cards out. But what's going on with you, Libra? How's everything with you guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. YouTube has a different algorithm going on now that there's so many people coming onto YouTube. So you got to make sure you subscribe to the channels that you're interested in, and you got to make sure you hit the notification bells, or you may have issues getting back to the channel. I've heard a couple of YouTubers talking about it from all types of genres, not just tarot or, so just keep that in mind when you are checking out and supporting those on YouTube, no matter who you rock with. So I got 3 columns here. The first column here is going to be all about your personal life, what's going on in your personal world. The middle column, we're going to talk about career, money, and finance. The third card row, we're going to talk about your love life, your social life, your family life. Now, for each situation, we're going to look at what's going on currently, and then we're going to look at the challenge in the situation, and then we're going to look at a possible solution. So I'm using all types of divination tools here. There's going to be a little bit of tarot, but not a whole lot. I know y'all can rock with that, y'all air signs, so just want to let you know, especially for those who are new to the channel. So this first column talks about your current situation here, what's going on in your private life, what's going on in your personal world. So let me show you what I got out thus far. We got the house energy here, right? That's the current situation. The challenge in the situation is you may not be sure about something. You're unsure about something, okay? A possible solution to that, to making a decision would be for you to tap into your 6th house energy. So let's talk about that for a minute. So this house energy, it could definitely be about somebody moving, okay? Somebody could be deciding to sell their house. Maybe they want to sell their house. Or maybe they are not sure if they want to or not. It could be an opportunity coming up where they're able to buy a house or sell a house. And they could be looking at things like the market, so they may be unsure, like, should I buy it, should I not? It could also be an issue of finances, of course. Do I need to? Do I not need to? Is this what I need to do? For some of you, it could just be, okay, for whatever reason, I don't want the house anymore. That's if you're selling the house. For some of you, it's like, okay, what are the reasons that I would need to buy a house? But you've been put in a position where, for a lot of you, it has something to do with a house. Where's my other cards at? I feel like you're really not sure, right? I'm getting the energy of, because I got the 9 of Swords here when we're talking about where you're unsure, right? So it's like you're not sure what to do. There could be a couple of things you have going on, but to resolve this, you want to tap into your sixth house energy. The sixth house energy deals with your health, well-being. It deals with purification. It deals with contribution, organization, skills. So what I'm getting here is, for some of you, you may need to hire a professional to help you make a decision on what it is that you're going to do, right? For others of you, it could just be you doing some research. You may need to, you should do both, especially if you're stressed out, because the Nine of Swords here, you got this on your mind, or this is your priority, right? So you're unsure. So do some research, and if you can't find the answers you're looking for, then you should always consult a professional anyway. If you don't do anything but call somebody and get a free consult, look and see who's giving out free consults. That's how you take advantage of these lawyers. You don't take advantage of them negatively, but that's how you take advantage to, like, okay, do I really have a case? Okay, well, let me bring what I have for a free consult. And that way the lawyer will look at it and say, okay, is it going to be worth my time? Am I going to get paid from this? And at the same time, you'll know if it's going to be worth the time and energy for you to pursue it. So it's a win-win. So there's nothing wrong. Shout out to those who get free consults. That's what it's all about. That's the world of business. So yeah, we got the Four of Wands energy in reverse. So some of you, this could be a childhood home that you could be selling. Maybe it was one that was passed down through the family. I get that for some of you. Where's your Aquarius? Because I know Aquarius, you was dealing with some things with housing. But for others of you, if it's not about housing, it could just be about being comfortable. But we have the house energy clarified with the Lover in reverse. So I feel like you're not happy with this house if it's about a house. Some of you are not happy where you live. You're not feeling it at all for whatever reason. All right. So you may want to move, but you're unsure where to go. Some of you, it could be, okay, where do I want to move? It could be in reference to, you may be thinking about your job. Do I want to move someplace because I work remotely or I don't work remotely? Maybe that's something you're considering. But because the sixth house is here. The sixth house has to do with your routines, your habits, your patterns. For some of you, it's like all you think about is this house, or it's getting in your way. It's to the point where it's on your mind constantly. And so you want to do something with it. Or you want to move. You don't like where you are. All right. Something like that. Yeah. See, you want to get over this. You want to move on. You want to get past it and go to something new. With the Love energy in reverse and that house, you don't want nothing to do with that house. You don't want nothing to do with that apartment. You don't want nothing to do with this neighborhood, or this town. Or there's something there that it's not making you comfortable. There's something going on. It's very uncomfortable for you. And Uranus is in Taurus. So, Taurus deals with real estate. So for some of you, this is definitely about where you live and what's going on with your living situation. I was trying to figure out what deck I wanted to use to clarify these. Oh, let's do this. I'm trying not to knock the camera over. I know I should have had these out. All right. At least they're cleaned off. All right. So let's clarify this Nine of Swords here, because you're stressed out. For some of you, yeah, you just want peace with the Nine of Cups energy. You just want to be happy. Some of you, it could be that you may be going through a separation or a divorce, and you just want to be happy. You're not happy where you are. You're not happy with what you're doing in relation to this situation here, this living situation. And what other deck do I want to use? But yeah, so what I'm feeling like is you're going to have to change. So some of you are considering changing. You're considering, okay, where do I want to live? It's got to be in a certain vicinity of certain things that you do. You're looking at your habits, your routines, your activities, how you move about, what you have to do. Okay, well, I need to move someplace where it's somewhat near where I work, or can't be too far from the kid's school, or, it's got to be somewhere within this area. So some of you could be thinking about that. So you could be thinking about selling a house to relocate, or moving out of an apartment, buying a house, or, whatever. It's a combination of living situation. And, all right, let's clarify this Four of Wands energy in reverse, because that's another indication of someone's home. But you're not, whatever it is, you're not happy, right? Because the challenge is being happy. The challenge is the Nine of Cup energy. So whatever it is, It's one thing to have to move, but it's another thing that everything around the move is annoying you. Yeah, here's the Six of Swords. Yeah, you want to mentally move away from the Nine of Swords energy. So if you look at this, the possible solution is this. Figure out, what's best for you in reference to your lifestyle, your situation in the long run, what's going to make you truly happy in reference to this house, and do that. Because you're going to go from the Nine of Swords to the Four of Swords if you do that. I mean, from the Nine of Swords to the Six of Swords if you do that. Now, for some of you, doing that may make you unhappy. Some of you may not want to move. Some of you may not want to leave. So that could be what's going on. For whatever reason, you may not want to let go of the situation. Let's clarify this Fool energy here. So clarify this Fool, because this is about the new beginning. Some of you don't like the fact that you may have to leave. Yeah, we have the Seven of Swords. You may not be saying anything about it, but some of you don't like the fact that you have to leave, or some of you don't want the responsibility. Or some of you could be keeping the fact that you're selling a house or moving or relocating, you're keeping that to yourself. You're not letting anybody know. There's other people that may be involved, or that may have their ear to your situation. It could be family, where you may, because here's the Four of Wands in reverse here. So for some of you, it could be other family members that you're trying to move away from, or you're putting a plan in place before anybody knows. So people may not know that that's what you're secretly thinking about. You could be thinking about moving, but you're just not letting anybody know, right? So for some of you, that's what's going on. But there's a level of comfortability that a level of uncomfortability, because you go from the Seven. The problem is you start off at the Seven of Swords. The challenge is you get to the Nine of Swords. It's like, I want to be happy. I don't know what to do to make me happy. But if you consider, what it is that you really want based on what you want to do with your life afterwards, so, someplace close to work. Some of you may be retiring. So it's like, okay, well, where do I want to be? What do I want to do? So that could be on your mind. But you go from the Six to the Four. So do what makes you happy. That's the challenge. All right? So that's what we got for your personal life. Let's talk about your career, money, and finance. So the current situation is the water. Cups of water or glasses of water. The challenge in the situation is exhaustion. All right, so this is career, money, and finance. The possible solution would be for you to implement the energy of a square. A square is an aspect in your chart. Aspects basically measure the distance between one planet and another, whether it's in the same house or whether it's in the house next door, or whether it's the house on the opposite side of it. The specific aspect will tell you the distance between two planets. So we have a square. Square is 90 degrees, right? So two planets 90 degrees of each other. They agitate each other. They cause a challenge. They cause a friction, okay, between each other. So the solution to this is that you have that challenge. And so part of the challenge would be for you to be creative about your resolution here. So let's see. So with this water, I get emotion, first of all, with the current situation. So there's something that you're emotionally attached to, right? We got not just one glass, but we got two. So it's something that you've cried about, could be something that you're very emotionally attached to in some way, shape, or form. Something that this could be about your children, maybe, okay? But there's something here very emotional for you, because it's like, this could be somebody coming to you with the emotional whatever, right? The challenge is that you're exhausted with this. It's like you're tired of these people. It's like, okay, so it could be somebody that you love. They could be exhausting you in some way, shape, or form, right? And so you're trying to figure out how to handle it. That's what the challenge is. We have that clarified with the room energy in reverse. So sometimes these roles are related. So I feel like for some of you, because this is something that's so heavily on your mind, this area about the living situation, I feel like with this room energy in reverse here, it could be the fact that you're selling a family home, right? You're selling a family home, maybe a home that you grew up in or your children grew up in, or a home where more people can sleep in it, multiple people, I guess, right? And you're selling that, and so maybe you have children, and so maybe you're like, okay, I want to find a place by myself, and I'm not going to get extra bedrooms. I don't want to have 2 and 3 extra bedrooms. I want to, do my own thing because I'm tired, right? And so you don't want to feel like a bad parent. So maybe you're at the point where it's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should get a 2 bedroom, or maybe I don't want multiple bedrooms because it's too much to take care of. Some of you could be getting older and you might be wanting to sell a house because it's too much for you to take care of, right? So it could be attached to that. If it's not, it could be that, perhaps you are feeling unappreciated because maybe people are leaning on you or relying on you financially. That could be the case. It could be something going on with the job itself or your career situation here, where maybe they're downsizing, or maybe it's time for you to go, or for some of you could be retiring. Yeah, you could be retiring with the Five of Cup energy here. This is emotional. So this could be someone quitting their job, retiring because they're moving, they're relocating. Somebody could be retiring. It could be a family member who's retiring, may not be you, Aquarius. So it just may be, maybe you're, because, Aquarius deals with the energy of forward movement. Aquarius is also, with the symbols. You have the water bearer, the woman or the man with the water, but you also have the old man, right? Because Aquarius deals with old age, it deals with maturity, it deals with an aspect of wisdom, long-term growth and forward movement, the process of things, right? So we have the Fool energy here. So like I said, somebody could be going to another stage of life, like retirement or relocating for another job. Maybe they're getting a higher position. Somebody could be going from working for someone to having their own business, but there is a progression there, and that's what Aquarius is all about: forward movement, progression. So progressing from one stage of life to the other, and that could be affecting your finances or have something to do with your finances. That's what I'm getting for a lot of you. All right, so that's definitely is a challenge. So let's see how you could go about resolving this challenge. What deck did I use? Oh, where'd they go? Okay. Sorry about that. I couldn't find where I put the deck. So let's see what this challenge, what can we do about this challenge? Okay, we got the Two of Cups in reverse. So this is somebody who, this could be a relationship that you've come out of as well, and you two could be separating. All right, so there could be a divorce, separation, people selling a home, right? And so there's another stage of life here, right? Aquarius energy. And you're trying to figure out how to relate. That's the Libra energy, how to relate to maybe the others involved, right? Or how you're looking at how others are relating to you. And with this Nine of Swords energy, you're definitely trying to figure out different ideas and thoughts with the Gemini energy. So this is heavy. You're heavy in your head, for sure. Let's get some clarity here. So let's take a look about, somebody may want a smaller place. They may not want a large place or a place with a lot of bedrooms or bathrooms. Somebody could be moving someplace because they're tired. Somebody may be having to take a family member or loved one to a nursing home. That could be the case for some of you. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups here. Yeah, so somebody emotion. This is a lot of emotion here with this water in this room. So this is someone you love. So this could be family members for sure, and or relationship, an ex. Like I said, some of you could be going through divorce or separation here. All right, but the challenge is that this is tiring to you. Whatever you've been doing that you're walking away from, that's been pulling on your finances, because this is about career, money, and finances. There's an emotional attachment to it. So there's something that's coming to an end. The cycle is coming to an end for sure. All right, let's get clarity on that Five of Cup energy here. Jay, we have that clarified with the Page of Wands. So yeah, there's definitely a new beginning here. Or someone's listening to their intuition as well. This is what I'm getting. So a relationship is over, a connection between someone is over. We have the Six of Cups energy in reverse. This could be you and your children. Somebody could be trying to figure out how they want to tell their children, or what to tell their children, or what to tell their siblings. The Six of Cups could also be siblings. So it could be a family house that's being sold, or a situation going on with family where a parent may have to talk to a child about something, or it could be like an adult child, like I said, getting ready to take care of a elderly family member. There's so many different scenarios going on here. But if it's not about that, and these two are not attached here, there's a job that you could be walking away from, something that you are emotionally attached to. I don't know if someone got laid off or got fired, or they're considering leaving, but there is a push-pull energy here of being tired and wanting to say goodbye, or having to say goodbye, but maybe not wanting to with that Five of Cup energy. The Five of Cup energy is out of your hands. There's a transformation that occurred that you had nothing to do with, as far as you couldn't stop it or change it. You know, that Scorpio energy. That transformation occurred regardless. And so maybe you were fighting it because the exhaustion card is right there before it. So this is something that you really didn't want, or this person really didn't want to do. But their intuition is telling them that that's what needs to be done. And, on top of that, they understand that it's time for change. It's time for a new beginning. So the challenge is letting go of the past with the Two of Cup in reverse and the Six of Cup in reverse. That's the Eight of Cup in reverse. Now here's the Eight of Cup upright. So you're going from the Eight of Cup upright, walking away, to being able to move on, and get past the emotional turmoil of it. So again, that's whether you're leaving a job, retiring, selling a house to get money, because this has to definitely do with career, money, and finance. All right, so that's what we got for that. Wow, sorry you guys are going through that. But yeah, just follow your intuition and do what you feel is best. And things will turn out. Things don't last forever, good or bad. So just do what you feel is best. But let's move on to your love life, social life, family life. So we got the computer energy, or a laptop here, right? And then the challenge of the situation is unfulfilled. Okay? The solution to this situation that you may want to implement is tapping into your Cancerian energy. So wherever Cancer is in your chart, but that could also talk about tapping into a nurturing energy, or a feminine energy, tapping into your femininity, being more caring or considerate. But let's see. So the computer energy is clarified with the unfaithfulness card in reverse. So maybe you saw something online here in reference to a family member or a friend or a lover doing something that demonstrated the energy of being unfaithful. You could have saw a friend talking to, instead of talking to his wife, he was talking to another woman. Or you could have saw your uncle, instead of him talking to your auntie, he's messing around with another woman. Or, maybe you saw your grandmother, it could be anything. Your friend could have been doing somebody. If it wasn't you, it was somebody. Somebody in your family may be doing this, right? But for some of y'all, this is you. Because the challenge is you're feeling unfulfilled, right? So some of you may be stepping out of your connection or your relationship because you're dissatisfied with it. You don't feel complete. In this connection, you don't feel like this is a situation that I feel like you feel there's no purpose in it. So some of you could be connecting with somebody or dealing with someone, and it's just like, it might be a friends with benefits situation, but it's unfulfilling. And the solution to the situation would be to tap into the Cancerian energy, to be a little bit more nurturing with the situation. Okay, I don't know. Maybe someone may need to open up emotionally. Okay, maybe there's a situation here where someone's not putting their emotions into the situation because it's unfulfilling. Or maybe somebody is like, okay, well, somebody's in their feelings about something here. Somebody's in their feelings about seeing something online, some type of communication about somebody being unfaithful or lying. So as a result of that, you may feel unfulfilled in this connection. You feel like, okay, what's the point of me doing what I'm doing, being where I'm being, giving what I'm giving, and I'm not getting, you're not getting what you want, or you see that somebody is maybe, long story short, not being honest with you. Or this could have just been a situation where someone reached out to you online and said, hey, instead of me doing this, I know I said I was going to do this, I did something else. So that could be anybody. But we have that clarified with the Nine of Cups. Again, so we're looking at a challenge here for you. There's two Nine of Cups here. You're not happy. For your emotions, for all of these situations, when we look at the challenge and we look at your emotions, it's all cups here. We got the Nine of Cups, the Five of Cups, and then the Nine of Cups. So there's an issue here of just being happy and just getting what it is that you truly want out of a situation. Some of you could be in a relationship here where you're online with someone and it's unfulfilling. It's like, maybe you want to connect with this person in person, or maybe they want you to come visit them, because the Cancer energy is the home energy, right? Home, comfortability. Maybe you are not able to connect with this person because you don't want to open up to them, or maybe you feel like they don't want to open up to you, or there's an energy here of solidarity in someone's own individual emotions, because the Nine of Cups is a singular card. So this is somebody who is looking for happiness in a singular way, or happiness from within. And so this is very emotional. So we're dealing with the Cancerian energy. So for Aquarius, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your sixth house, right? Libra, that's your 10th house. Gemini, that's your second house. So we could be dealing heavily with Gemini energy here. You know, as far as Gemini is feeling this the most, you know, since Cancer is your second house, this has to do with your self-worth, self-esteem, emotion, things like that. But again, it could be any of you, or it could be a combination of things. But let's take a look at this Cancerian energy as the outcome. What did I say this card was? Was this the Ace? Or just, no, that's not the Knight. This could be the Ace. I believe this is the Ace of Swords. So, yeah, there's a matter-of-fact energy here in reference to emotions here. So this could be somebody not feeling comfortable with someone. They may not feel comfortable with what they saw online as far as this person's behavior and how maybe this person was speaking to somebody that in an appropriate way, in an inappropriate way, and somebody's not comfortable with that. They're not comfortable with what they saw. And so they look at this like, this person, okay, this person is acting like they're single with the Nine of Cups energy. So this could be why somebody's breaking up. It could have been that someone caught someone cheating. All right, yeah, we have the Seven of Swords energy in reverse. Yeah, somebody got caught out there, or something was revealed, because here's the Seven of Swords upright, all the way over here. So for some of you, the selling of a house or moving out, it has to do with the split of a relationship or the breaking up of a relationship. Okay, and some of you are just really not sure what to do next. Maybe this person moved in with you, okay, and maybe you're trying to consider how you can get this person to move out, or maybe you're considering a relationship and you have your own place. You don't know if you want to sell it or not, or move in with this person or not, and you're just trying to consider, okay, what's going to happen. You could be at a stage in a relationship where because this is an energy of forward movement, right? So there's something moving forward. There's a change going on. All right, and a lot of it has to do with your residence and where you live. That's what I'm getting for a lot of you. Let's see. What's this Nine of Cups? Yeah, we have the Moon energy in reverse. So this is looking at your feelings and how you feel about the situation. And maybe this person was hiding how they truly felt from you, because here's the Cancer card of the Chariot right after it. All right, we got Cancer energy here. This is somebody you were living with, all right? Or a family member who was lying to you, okay? You may have found out a family member said something online, or you and your family member may have gotten an argument online or via text or something like that. Yeah, here's the Devil energy. Like, this is transformative energy that you're experiencing here. All I wanted to do was clarify the one card, and another major arcana came out. So here we go with the Three of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this is an energy here. Energy of someone may have been afraid to leave or to move forward because of the unexpected. You know, you don't know what's going on, or you know, moving forward. So maybe someone stayed in a relationship because they were afraid to move on, but they're no longer now. All right. Maybe there was a situation where there was a straw. You know, what do they say? What's the saying? The straw that broke the camel's back. So maybe you've been thinking about moving for a while and you didn't say anything with the Seven of Swords and the Fool energy, because maybe for a long time you were no longer in love with this person with the Lover energy in reverse. And so maybe you weren't saying anything. You were just chilling. And then a situation occurred where it was like, okay, this is it. Now I'm going to go ahead and move. but there's a strong moving energy. All right, so let's see. We're going to move on to the next situation here. I'm going to pull some divine timing cards. So let's see. Some timing out here. If it resonates with your situation, okay. If it doesn't, just like any other part of the reading, just take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, let's put one more. So for some of you, this time frame could resonate with you. So we have January. All right, so this could have been January this year, this past January. All right, could be next January. Then we have November. It's interesting that specific months are coming out. All right, November of last year, November of this year, and then we have a year ago. So it could have been a year ago January, a year ago November. All right, so maybe the situation's been going on a year ago January or a year ago November, something like that, or it could be a combination of things. All right, so that's what we got with that. So let's see what's going on with money for you, air signs. If you're going to be getting any money this month, let's see what kind of money you are going to be getting. If you're going to be spending money, and this is money outside of, as far as spending money outside of your regular monthly bills, and as far as income coming in, this is money outside of what you get, regularly, okay? All right, so we got the loan card that came out. So some of you could be taking out a loan or got approved for a loan, okay? Somebody could be coming to you to loan you some money, all right? Or you may need to take out a loan for someone, or you loaned someone money. Okay, maybe that's what's on your mind. We have a cookout or a barbecue, so some of you could be considering cooking out depending on where you are. Where I'm at, it's kind of cold for that, but shout out to y'all wherever you at doing your thing. All right, I live vicariously through you. Nothing like a cookout or a barbecue. All right, now, boys' night or girls' night out. So you hanging out with the fellas, or you hanging out with your girls, one or the other. So that's something you might be spending some money on, right? So, yeah. Now, let's look at love. Love, love, love. Okay. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Now, love situation is if y'all smashing, it's love, okay? No, let me stop. But I'm talking about the dynamic of relationships here. It doesn't matter what you title the relationship. If you're being intimate with someone or have some intimate feelings towards someone, whether past, present, or future, this could occur to your situation, or it could relate. Excuse me. I don't know why I said occur, but go slow. So for some of you, maybe whether this is somebody who's coming back around or it's a new person, you definitely want to take your time with this. You hear them sirens, right? Okay, so that's a warning. Red flag. Take your time. Yes, somebody need to slow the hell down. Who need to slow? Who's already in the bed? That's what I'm saying. Somebody need to slow down. It for sure. Whoever this person is. Yeah, because you're extremely vulnerable to them. All right? So this is why you got to be careful. So for some of you, you could just be vulnerable, period, because you may be in a position where you may have just come out of a situation and you met someone new. The universe is like, just be easy. You're still healing from a past connection. Maybe something that happened a year ago. Okay, could be a year ago January, could be a year ago November. But you may want to slow down. That's for some of you. Or this person could be coming out of something fresh. That could be why they're telling you to slow down. Right? So be careful. Listen to your intuition. Let's get one more. Oh, that's one too many. All right. Put away the computer. We got the computer right here. Right? That came out. Computer along with the faithfulness energy in reverse. Oh, let me clarify that faithfulness energy too. What did we say that was? Yeah, we got the Ten of Cup energy in reverse. Yeah, somebody breaking up. A dysfunctional family dynamic. If it's not about a relationship, it's definitely about family here. All right. So, yeah, for some of you, arguing on a computer. That could be what it is. Put away the computer. Get out of the house, or maybe you work a lot for some of you. But if it's definitely about that argument, the universe is like, yo, just get off the computer Step away from the weapons. Take a break. You got that. It could be about work as well. Some of you, like I said, you could be retiring or thinking about leaving. It could just be time. Maybe, it's time to retire, or you just want to take a break. Sorry about that if you heard my phone. I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. Man, I keep forgetting. All right, hopefully nobody calls. Watch they do as soon as I say it. All right, Owl Spirit came out in reverse. It says, you see clearly now. This came out in reverse. Now, for some of you, this came out in reverse because this is in the past. It's already happened. You saw things for what they were, and you stepped away from a situation, or you took your time and slowed down and really assessed what was going on, right? But for others of you, this came out in reverse because you're not doing that. You're not seeing the big picture. You may just be concerned about a small portion of it. So maybe before you do anything or you move forward with anything, you just step back and try to consider everybody involved. Tap into your Libra energy and just consider everybody and everything involved before you move forward. What in the world? Okay. So that's what I got there. And then we got be at peace. That came out in reverse. Or be peace. All right. So, yeah, you want to calm down. You know what I mean? There could be some frustration and anxiety. Hopefully there's nothing that's, there's no fighting. I didn't see any wands here. So maybe calm down could just be your anxiety in reference to the situation. But you do want to be careful, just because, the peace energy is in reverse. But this just could mean mentally you're not at peace with it. The Five of Cups, yeah, that's mourning. So some of you may have already gone through this mourning, okay, over this situation. All right, let's get one more card. Or you're over it. Maybe you were upset about it and you're not anymore. Ooh, I gotta be careful. Almost hit the fire here. Hummingbird spirit, be here now. So focus on the current. So for most of you, this is, like I said, I kept saying it all throughout the reading. This is all about forward movement. You're going from one stage of life to the other. And maybe your hesitancy or fighting that is what's causing additional problems. But what I see the common thread is that there's definitely a change going on and forward movement needs to be had. And your emotions are like, okay, what do I need to do to be happy about this? So for some of you, you may need to consider yourself. For others of you, you may need to consider others, family members, and or family members, whether you and a partner are splitting up, or family members in reference to children, because we got the Six of Cups here, and or family members like cousins, that type of thing. But be in the current. So this could be all about letting go of the past, not holding grudges. I don't see the Five of Cups in reverse or the Four of Cups in reverse. But I do see the Four of Wands energy in reverse here too. So this definitely talks more about issues going on with family. So there's an energy of wanting to move forward and letting go of that or trying to fix that. All right, let's get three from this deck and we'll wrap up the reading for the air signs. So, trust your intuition. Trust your dopeness. That's where it's going to be with you. So we got the poised energy. Yeah, so we got two energies here in reference to patience and calming down. All right, or being careful of the person or people that could be involved, and tempers flaring. All right, or maybe just, trying to be the peacemaker, or trying to keep a cool head when dealing with a situation that's getting you frustrated. TikTok came out in reverse. So this could be that, out of time. But I also feel like, again, with the poise, the TikTok, and the be at peace energy in reverse, this is somebody who could be short-tempered. So be careful with the short temper because, Aquarius is the energy of rebellion, and like renegade energy. And like, so if this is, Aquarius, I don't know if this is you or not, but that Uranus in reverse energy, that Aquarius in reverse energy is very prevalent here. All right, let's get one more. Also the Libra energy in reverse. Actually, all of y'all in reverse. So yeah, we have chaos and conflict that came out and new life. So it's like there is a change coming and you will have a new life and you will be happy in the new life. But some of you, you just have to weather this conflict in reference to the change. You know, change is never good in a sense where, you know, you're holding on because you don't know what the outcome is going to be. So that's always going to make change negative for you. Sometimes we have to understand that the universe has only gave us a certain amount of time to do things, and if we don't do it, then, you know, chaos and conflict will ensue. But it's only because this is what's coming for you. So your dopeness is there. You know what I mean? You just have to tap into it, listen to your intuition, and finish your transformation. And the main thing that you want to do is you want to take your time, you know, and go slow, you know, and just make sure that you are doing what you feel is best. And if there's other people involved, you just make sure you're not being taken advantage of, but yet you're being as civil as possible based on the situation. I mean, I can't tell nobody what to do, but you just don't want to incur any negative karma, right? When dealing with the transformation, because the transformation is going to come regardless. It's the way that we handle it. Life is always going to have some changes. You know, 90% of what we're judged on is how we handle it. And so, you know, if there's a better way you can handle it, where you can keep your emotions intact and you don't accrue any negative karma, that's the route you would want to go. So, but do what's best for you, but always follow your gut. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for checking out the video. If you need a personal, my information's in the box below. Don't forget, Aquarius, I got promos going on for you. And this is basically for anybody who has an Aquarius placement that is in the North Node, the Sun, the Moon, the Rising, or Venus. I'm offering 50% off of tarot card readings 2, 3, and 4. The description of each is going to be in the box below the video. If you have questions about that, feel free to reach out to me. All right? So I'm going to wrap up this video because I'm going to go up to, who's next? I don't know if I'm doing air, fire, water or next, but I'm doing the other 3. So if you give it about 10 minutes, not even that, I'll have it posted which one I'm doing next. Let me just make a decision now. So let's do water next, all right? So I'm going to do the water signs next. So hopefully I'll see you there. If not, you know, check for the fire and the air. They'll be shortly, but I'll get them all done today. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for checking it out.